This is ABC7 News at 11, your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
Good evening, I'm Haley Wilkes. Thank you for joining us tonight. Our top story this evening, at least 13 people are dead and more than 100 others injured in what the Spanish Prime Minister is calling an act of jihadist terrorism in Barcelona. Police say it happened when a van rammed into a crowd of pedestrians in the historic Las Ramblas district that is very popular with tourists. Tonight, the driver of that van is still on the run. ABC's Elizabeth Herr has the latest.
Chaos in the heart of Barcelona, with crowds running for cover
come on.
and police racing to the scene after authorities say this white van jumped onto a sidewalk packed with unsuspecting pedestrians.
Everybody started to run because they're screaming from behind, and everybody just ran forward.
It was around 5 p.m. Thursday local time, and eyewitnesses say that van was speeding, leaving a trail of terror before coming to a crashing halt.
Heard screams of people, and when I looked up, saw the white van just knocking people over at high speed.
Eyewitnesses later told police the driver abandoned the van and ran away. And that van, according to investigators, was rented by this 28-year-old, Driss Oukabir. ABC News learning Oukabir was born in Morocco, where he recently visited before arriving back in Spain last Sunday. Police announcing the arrest of Oukabir along with another man confirmed a third suspect was shot and killed. The investigation now continuing with an earlier house explosion in this late-night incident just 60 miles south of Barcelona that left 5 people dead, all 3 events believed to be connected. This as families with missing loved ones, including American Jared Tucker from California, are asking for help. And as for that investigation, authorities believe Oukabir had help, and so they say they are now searching for at least 2 more suspects. Elizabeth Herr, ABC News, New York. And this just in, police are now saying that a 5th suspect has been shot and has died in the resort town of Cambrils. Supposedly, these suspects wearing bomb belts. 6 more people were injured during a police operation that was intended to respond to a terrorist attack. That's what we're getting word for. The force says it is now working on the theory that this Cambrils suspects, the ones that they caught there, were linked to the Barcelona attack, as well as to a Wednesday night explosion in the town of Alcanar, in which 1 person was killed. And on the Suncoast, people are sharing their thoughts about that tragedy in Spain, the attack shaking up those with ties to the country. And many others are saddened by the loss of life. ABC's Rick Adams is in our control room with more on that tonight.
Well, even though this terror attack happened nearly 5,000 miles away, it still hits very close to home for some folks who live here.
I'm still in shock, to be honest. It could have been my family that was there.
14-year-old Marina Moravi was born in Barcelona. Her parents lived there for a long time before moving to the Suncoast. They own the El Patio Latino restaurant in Sarasota. Thursday's terror attack has really upset them. The attack killed at least a dozen people and injured many more when a van plowed through a huge crowd. Fortunately, none of their many family members who still live there were hurt.
It was really scary for us, obviously, because I have my grandma walking around there all the time, my brother, who I miss a lot. And then it was really close by where he works, but thankfully he's okay.
This horrific attack happened in the very busy Las Ramblas district of Barcelona. It was on the minds of a lot of folks enjoying Main Street in Sarasota.
It's tragedy. I mean, when I hear about it happening in Europe, it's not really a surprise based on what's gone on there with immigration and the lax approach they take.
For Mary Spinelli and her husband, they are in disbelief over this tragedy. One of their stops on a cruise back in June was in Barcelona.
Just the thought of someone trying to hurt people on that street, it's really, really shocking because there's zillions of people going up and down that street, and a lot of them are tourists.
And for the latest on the Barcelona tragedy, you can log on to our website at mysuncoast.com. For ABC7, I'm Rick Adams. Back to you.
Thank you, Rick. And now we're going to get a check on our forecast. First Alert Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan has more on what's in store for the rest of the night and tomorrow.
Well, still some rain out there, Haley. We've had some light to moderate precipitation. The East Coast breeze making its way all the way over to the West Coast tonight, and it did bring some moderate shower activity. Earlier, we had some storms around this afternoon, bringing up to nearly 3 inches of rain in some isolated areas. Right now, that light rain from Venice down to Inglewood, Northport, still getting some light rainfall. Not much up into Manatee County into Braden and Palmetto right now. Lakewood Ranch, still some light rain around. This is the rainfall estimates from the Doppler radar site. You can see right near Arcadia, nearing 3 inches today. 3.2 in the southeastern portion of Hardy County, and you can see up to nearly 2 inches near Palm Air. We had a weather observer there in Palm Air reporting over 2 inches of rainfall. Things are going to come to an end, though, pretty quickly. This is a lot of dry air that continues to work its way around this upper level low, and this will be in place tomorrow afternoon. So we may get a chance for a few late morning, early afternoon showers, and the dry air moves in, and then things start to settle down. Things are not settling down in the Atlantic. We are watching several areas. This is the newly formed Tropical Storm Harvey, and it looks like Irma not far behind. This thing is getting better organized as well. We'll have the path and tell you if they're going to have any impact on our weather coming up in just a few minutes with your first alert forecast. Back to you, Haley.
Thank you, Bob. The Florida Highway Patrol is on the lookout tonight for a driver involved in a hit-and-run crash in Manatee County. It happened along State Road 64, and witnesses describing the vehicle as a green Nissan Pathfinder that failed to slow when traffic came to a stop. That vehicle then colliding into a car in front of it, which then hit the vehicle in front of it before driving away. Luckily, no injuries have been reported, but if you have any information on this crash, you're asked to contact Manatee County Crime Stoppers at the number on your screen, 866-634-TIPS. New state regulations are changing the way local governments deal with medical cannabis clinics and dispensaries. The change came from a special session in Tallahassee this summer. Now the city of Northport, which had allowed for only 2 cannabis dispensaries, will no longer have the ability to limit how many open up shop. The state is now considering 3 new offices as these new offices, not 3, but these new offices as pharmacies, which means local governments cannot regulate them any more than they would, say, a CVS pharmacy. However, Northport does not regulate those other pharmacies.
Well, the more access for the patients, the better, of course. You know, I'd like to say that I think one of the reasons that the Northport circumstance was as it was is that we actually had their county commissioners here in the office back in January or February.
The city of Venice does have a moratorium currently in place. With these new regulations from the state, they could keep that ban in place. A new study area for students at the State College of Florida in Venice, celebrating a grand opening. SCF officials holding a ribbon cutting ceremony for the Gator Den, a study area for students who were accepted into the University of Florida Gator Engineering program. It's an engineering course that allows students to be admitted to UF's Engineering College while starting their education at SCF.
We started conversations 2 years ago with some community partners about how we were going to fill the talent gap for engineering in this area. And when UF came to the table to bring their expertise, it was the easiest yes I ever came across in my professional career. But what's exciting about it is when they start here, they get connected with companies here and they get internships here. So when they finish their academic career, they're going to come back and work here.
Additional benefits to the engineering program include students starting off in smaller class sizes and the chance to save money by obtaining a degree. And as State College of Florida students get ready to head back to class next week, the college is also looking to restock its food pantry. A program that provides food to students in need was started last year. School officials reached out to ask for some assistance in launching that program last year, which they say was successful. Now they're looking to do the same thing this year with even more help from the community.
We gathered over 3,000 items for our students to kick off each of the food banks at each of our 3 locations. And then this year what we've done is we put another call out to the college community, but we of course also sent it out to the community at large to say, can you help us provide for our students?
The food pantry operates at SCF's 3 campuses in Bradenton, Lakewood Ranch, and Venice. You can make donations at any of those locations. Classes begin on Monday. Straight ahead, Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan will be back with the first alert forecast. Plus, Sarasota County getting an upgrade, how a new fire assessment plan may change property owners' tax bills. And are you prepared for the solar eclipse on Monday? A look at what you need to know to watch it safely.
Just go do it. Go do it. If you're not in control, then who is? Live above the influence. There are many choices when it comes to AC companies. Our advice? Choose a company that performs employee background checks and is licensed with top manufacturers like Daikin. Daikin offers a 12-year parts and labor limited warranty. For better comfort and value, call Elite Heating and Air.
When you want to get away from it all, to a place where you can do everything, or nothing at all, surrounded by natural beauty and all the modern amenities you might desire, then you'll want to be here at the Wannabe Inn on the beautiful shores of Manasota Key, Florida. To plan your escape, log on to wannabeinn.com.
I heard about the Dotoli Cancer Center through friends of mine who had been treated here and were very pleased with the treatment.
If there is prostate cancer, we at the Dotoli Cancer Center will find it using 3D color flow Doppler ultrasound.
And that helped precisely identify where my cancer was. I can tell you that you will not find a finer, more professional team of clinicians anywhere in the world.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Enjoy some of the best Suncoast restaurants on me. Just go to mysuncoast.com/dining, sign up for the newsletter if you haven't already, and you can win a $50 gift card to a restaurant in our area. We'll pick a winner each week, so go on our website and sign up now.
There are many choices when it comes to AC companies. Our advice? Choose a company that performs employee background checks and is licensed with top manufacturers like Daikin. Daikin offers a 12-year parts and labor limited warranty. For better comfort and value, call Elite Heating and Air.
Things are starting to get active. Yes, indeed, Haley. Tonight, some rainfall.
And then a pretty sky out there.
The photos that have come in is unbelievable.
Yeah.
There's a lot, and we're going to try and post them on our Facebook page, too. So.
And you can go to our individual Facebook
pages. That's right, I forgot about that. Yeah, we'll have
and then like the page while you're there. I posted some sunset photos. Bob's going to post a bunch, so
That's
go
right.
to our individual pages and see those.
WWSB, Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan.
Facebook.com/Haley Wilgus.
There you go.
You got it.
And I tell you what, there are some great shots out there. Here's a Van Ways webcam. This is a time lapse of what was going on today. We did get some rainfall, a little bit of rain finally. The atmosphere moistened up and brought some moderate to heavy rain at times. In Van Ways webcam showing a gorgeous sunset tonight, just the clouds actually shining, some interesting colors there as you saw. And the photos I said came in, and there were a lot of them. This one from Ronald, we'll try to get some new people in there involved. And Ronald getting this nice shot, and this one from Sydney. Sydney was sending this in. Look, this is a little example of what it was like tonight and last night. Who needs an eclipse? This is just absolutely gorgeous. And this one here from Linda, and she also getting and capturing those palm trees there with the beautiful shot it was. Now here is a look at what's been going on. Some moisture has returned to the Suncoast just for one day only, it looks like. It will be leaving us tomorrow afternoon. Now, there's some very dry air. You see how skies are clear here throughout the Bahamas. That's where all that dry air is. And then to the east of that, very moist tropical air. So this is going to wrap around too. Eventually on Sunday, it'll be back in place for us. And a return of those showers and storms will come back with a vengeance on Sunday. You can see that disk. It looks like a big hurricane, but it's dry air. It's dry air that's moving in our direction. It's already moved through the Bahamas now, entering into Miami. And as far as the rainfall goes here, showers are winding down. We're going to see the rain continue to be rather light for the next hour or so. Then it will slowly come to an end after about midnight, 12:30 or so. All this should be over. Some moderate rain right there near Bee Ridge and Fruitville and I-75. I showed you this earlier, the estimates right there near I-75 on University Parkway. They had the heaviest rain this afternoon, seeing up to nearly 3 inches in some isolated areas, but generally 2 inches at the airport. We had about a ½ inch of rainfall there. Currently, we have some light rain still occurring at the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport. It's 77, and that has cooled down, though. So we had a little cooling effect because of this rain around, which is nice. 93 the high. That was well above the average of 90. 74 was the morning low. And looks like the rainfall, ½ inch, just over ½ inch at the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport. We'll be getting a lot more on Sunday and possibly into Monday, too. And it looks like the forecast tomorrow. I'm still going to keep a slight chance for a few showers in late morning, early afternoon, but the activity won't be as widespread as we're seeing tonight, and I don't think we'll see as intense storms either. So tonight, showers ending. Tomorrow, you'll see a few showers trying to pop up here right along the coast late morning, afternoon. That tries to push inland, so we will see a few before that drier air moves in place. And notice in the afternoon and evening, late afternoon and evening, nothing going on, and it stays dry on Saturday, too. Sunday, the moisture will return, and we'll see a good chance for showers and storms on Sunday and continuing on into Monday, it appears. Well, Harvey is a storm that continues to head off to the west right now. Look at it a little bit more impressive tonight on the satellite imagery, and this system as well, which could soon be the next storm system. It's moving to the west at 40-mile-an-hour winds. It's moving to the west at around 15 miles an hour and will continue to move in that general direction. And as far as the forecast is concerned, we are continuing to watch the other systems out there as we take a look at what's going on with this one. Again, as far as the time goes with this, Tuesday would be the time that we would see any kind of problems with this disturbance number 2, which could become our next storm. And the next name will be Irma. Irma will be the next named storm for us here. Now let's get a look at the national satellite picture. You can see a frontal system moving through the lower Mississippi Valley. For boaters, it looks like this tomorrow. Winds will be generally light, as they have been, and running around light chop out there in the bays and inland waters. The water temperature at 90 degrees. Tides on your screen, there they are, 7:02 for sunrise tomorrow. Tonight, showers ending, partly cloudy and mild, 78 for a low tonight. And the extended forecast, dry on Saturday, 70 on Sunday, 70% chance that is. And then we'll be watching what happens with the tropics come Monday and Tuesday. Well, when the cat's away, the mice will play. Johnny Walker's on vacation, and his grandson Trey took me along today. Flat calm on the bay today where the air was cooler than the water, but not for long. We hit the grass flats with some small greenbacks while the purist Matt was using an artificial lure. Typically, the fishing slows down this time of year, but Trey wasn't having any of that as he pulls on this gag grouper.
These have to be 24. Have to be 24. Today we're going to fish in the bay a little bit. We're catching this nice tide movement, but the fishing's been pretty hot. The weather's been a little bit hotter.
This guy knows a thing or two about heat, having battled fires for 29 years with the Sarasota firefighters. He keeps the pressure on as he hooks up a strong fighting fish.
Look at that. Whoa, man, that thing's taking off.
It was a foul hook Spanish mackerel. Today he was taking his kid fishing, Carly, before she heads back to Florida Atlantic University to hit the books and the volleyball. Today she was slamming the fish instead of a ball over the net. Her father was catching plenty as well and hopes some challenged military vets will do the same this weekend.
The Operation Second Chance, we have 5 vets from around the country coming fishing on an offshore fishing trip on Steve Witzer's Viking boat. We usually will have at least one event a month and sometimes 2.
He volunteers his time and says it's the least he can do for these brave soldiers to help them learn a new adaptive sport. It was a good day on the bay, despite the heat.
All right, I'm out here with my friend Matt and my other friend Carly, and we are catching some Spanish Macs, enjoying this warm summer day. Hey, remember, take your kid fishing, because someday they may take you.
Having some fun out there, and Steve Herrick always having fun taking these 2 young ladies out, catching some big fish right there. Looks like a Jack Crevalle, if I'm not mistaken, and also a big snook. Snook season opens September 1st, and also another happy client right there on the groin on Lombo Key with a huge snook. Now, they usually go away once the season opens up. They're pretty smart. September 1st is when it does open up, and a lot of people out there catching some fish. I had another photo I wanted to show. This lady caught a huge redfish, the biggest one she's ever caught. We'll try to get to that next week.
Okay, we'll see that then. Thank you, Bob. Solar eclipse mania continues, with many wondering about how they can protect their eyes while witnessing this historic event. Looking directly into the sun is bad for your eyes, of course, but Monday, when the Suncoast is treated to a partial view of the eclipse, many may be looking up at the sun for an extended period of time. You should not do that without protection for your eyes.
With all this buzz going around about the solar eclipse, they're going to probably just want to look up. And again, the sun won't be as bright as it typically is because it'll be blocked by the moon. So they're going to be tempted to look up and stare at kind of a partial eclipse, and that can be very dangerous. It can develop a condition called solar retinopathy. You can have severe damage to the retinas.
To view the solar eclipse, it's recommended that you use solar-approved glasses, not regular sunglasses. To verify if your glasses are approved, you have to look for an ISO number somewhere on the inside of the frames. If that number is not there, you should not use the glasses. They may not be approved to look directly into the sun. Sarasota County is updating how it will determine fire assessments. It's now inviting the public to attend one of several meetings. Fire assessments are charges to property tax bills. The current fire assessment rates have remained unchanged since 2003. The changes are expected to reclassify the area to accommodate for the county's growth since then. Meetings will take place from 6 to 7 p.m. on August 22nd, 24th, 29th, and 31st at one of the locations listed on your screen. As you can see, North Sarasota Library, Fire Station number 10, Gulfgate Library, and the Fire Station number 16. Sports is next, but first, here's Jimmy Kimmel.
Here's what all the kids will be snapping about tomorrow.
El sol.
You are a star, Guillermo.
I want to know what's going to be the moon that's going to cover you.
Turn around, show her the moon.
What's going to moon you?
Need more space in your place? The More Space Place can help with Murphy beds that disappear to reveal a home office, living room, or den. Custom closets with designated areas for your shoes, bags, wardrobe, and accessories. Custom-built entertainment centers, garage storage systems, and more. The More Space Place has 3 showrooms next to Sunny's on US 41 South in Sarasota, on Lakewood Ranch Boulevard just south of State Route 64 in Bradenton, and on Tamiami Trail next to Panera Bread in Port Charlotte. Put more space in your place at the More Space Place.
I'm calling in regards about my mother, and I'm here, and I just want to thank you because it saved my mother's life yesterday. And I'd like to know the names of the people that came in and saved her so I could call and thank them. And she's doing fine. It's a wonderful thing. Thank you.
When you fall and cannot get up, an accident can turn into a tragedy. But with Life Alert, one touch of a button can get you help fast. Life Alert saves a person from a catastrophe every 10 minutes.
Life Alert is a lifesaver. If it weren't for Life Alert, I wouldn't be sitting here today.
For a free Life Alert brochure, call 1-800-652-3012. That's 1-800-652-3012. Call now 1-800-652-3012. For a free brochure, call 1-800-652-3012.
They're coming from Tampa, Fort Myers, even Orlando. They're coming from everywhere for the Sarasota Ford Promise. We promise we're more than a dealership. We're a destination with a movie theater, massage room, aquarium, cafe, and more. We promise to give you top dollar for your trade, even if you don't buy from us. And if you do, we promise you the best deal. Bring us any competitor's ad and we'll beat it by at least $1,000. That's why they're coming from everywhere to Sarasota Ford, where 41 meets 301. SarasotaFord.com.
Invest in Kids is a $7.5 million project to build a new Boys and Girls Club in South Manatee County. I'm Caleb Grimes, and I was a club kid. It's where I learned important life lessons, leadership, integrity, responsibility, and baseball. Thousands of kids attend the Boys and Girls Clubs, and after years of use, their club is slowly falling apart. Help us invest in kids. Make your donation today.
We've all heard how military veterans adjusting to the civilian world may have certain issues.
30. 70.
If only everyone had this issue. No matter what challenge they face, Easter Seals is here for America's veterans.
Get all the local information you need before you leave home in the morning. Watch Good Morning Suncoast weekdays on ABC7 to get breaking news, plus first alert weather and traffic focused on where you live. ABC7, we're here for you. Now, sports.
An action-packed ending tonight for the Tampa Bay Rays, taking on the Toronto Blue Jays. Tampa down 3-2 at the top of the 8th. Evan Longoria hits a fly ball to center for an extra base hit, and Peter Borges scores the tying run. Bottom of the 8th, the Jays' Justin Smoke hits a high fly ball deep to center field, and that is a 2-run homer and brings in Josh Donaldson. It's gone. That decides it. The Blue Jays win 5-3. An abysmal first half for the Jacksonville Jaguars tonight against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at Everbank Field. This is in Jacksonville for a preseason game. Jaguars quarterback Blake Bortles passing to Robinson, but just can't make the connection. Jags backup quarterback Chad Henne getting some field time in the second quarter and fueling some speculation about Bortles' grasp on the starting job. The second quarter ending 12-0 Buccaneers at the half. The Jags were able to get it together some in the fourth quarter, and the final score is 12-8. Bucks win. Rally Cat may be returning to Busch Stadium. The St. Louis Cardinals adopting the now famous cat that darted across the field during the August 9th game against Kansas City. This was just moments before Cardinals catcher Yadier Molina hit a grand slam. A Cardinals spokesman says the cat will be given to the team after a 10-day quarantine ends on Monday. So I don't know if they're going to officially name him Rally Cat, but he has been adopted. I cannot wait for all the cute photos and memes and videos and all that that'll come out of this. That's great that they adopted him. We'll have our winning lotto numbers up right after this.
Hi, I'm Chef Judy. Every Wednesday morning, I'll be with the chefs at the Publix Aprons Cooking School serving up the most wonderful dishes. Watch Aprons in the Kitchen every Wednesday on ABC7's Good Morning Suncoast.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
The following message is brought to you by Mesobook.com.
People who have been diagnosed with mesothelioma have many questions. How did I get this disease? What are my treatment options? How will this affect my loved ones? You need answers, which is why we offer a free book written by medical professionals who have treated mesothelioma.
Call toll-free at 1-800-777-1366 or go to Mesobook.com. If you're only hungry for a slice of apple pie, why buy the whole pie? And you certainly wouldn't want to pay for an all-you-can-eat buffet. So if you don't use your cell phone that much, why get charged for a plan that's too big or even an unlimited plan? Luckily, there's still a wireless company that shares your values. Welcome to Consumer Cellular. Our average customer pays about $25 a month for everything they need. Many pay even less, as plans start at just $10 a month. You'll get a straightforward bill that's easy to understand, with no surprises, and all the attention you deserve from our friendly customer service team. No wonder Consumer Cellular has received J.D. Power Awards for highest customer service. Plus, if you're an AARP member, you'll receive special discounts. It's easy to switch. You can even keep your phone and your number. So stop paying for more than you need and start your 30-day risk-free trial today. Call 800-457-2317. Go online or visit a Target store today.
Stay connected to your clients and new customers using ABC7 Digital Media Services. Our team of professionals provide a wide array of digital services to help you get the most out of your website. We specialize in building and helping you maintain the most effective digital solutions for your business. It's vital that your online presence stands out, so our experts will equip you with the best resources available. Trust ABC7 Digital Media Services to give you the right tools to grow your business.
Enjoy some of the best Suncoast restaurants on me. Just go to mysuncoast.com/dining, sign up for the newsletter if you haven't already, and you can win a $50 gift card to a restaurant in our area. We'll pick a winner each week, so go on our website and sign up now.
The Florida Lottery winning numbers are sponsored by Frontier Fios.
A rare two-headed loggerhead sea turtle was found in Brevard County on Tuesday. Interns with the University of Central Florida found the hatchling alive and energetic south of Patrick Air Force Base in Brevard County. Once it was confirmed that the turtle was healthy, it was tagged and released. But I always hear usually when there is an anomaly like this, they don't always live.
Yeah, they don't
So
survive,
I guess, but once they tagged this turtle, maybe they'll be able to tell, since it has this, and see how long it lives.
right.
It would be a good study. Yeah, good luck.
Not much rain tomorrow, but a little bit. And we'll see a few showers around. We're watching the tropics, obviously.
That's the main
Nothing
thing.
to worry about
Bob
right now.
is a little concerned, but nothing to get alarmed about.
Right.
Okay, see you tomorrow.